Good day, everyone. My name is Ed. I'm the aged antiquarian, and today I'd like to share with you a critical historical event. On September 2nd, 31 BC, there occurred a momentous battle off the coast of Actium, the city of Actium right here, outside the Bay of Ambracia. The combatants were Octavian, great nephew of the murdered Julius Caesar and his heir, along with Agrippa, his chief commander. They were arrayed against Marcus Antonius, Antony, the Roman commander of the Eastern Mediterranean, and his paramour, Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt. Now, at the time, in popular opinion, Octavian represented traditional Roman Republican values, while Antony and Cleopatra were viewed as rogue adversaries. Cleopatra especially symbolized vile Oriental despots, and she particularly was shamefully manipulating poor Antony, a Roman patriot, but helplessly being manipulated by Cleopatra with her feminine wiles. At stake was control of the rich Eastern Mediterranean with its vast resources and trade lanes that were vital to the future of Rome in the West, what was becoming the Roman Empire. Now, the forces were arrayed against one another, pretty evenly matched, although the slightly more numerous ships of Octavian and Agrippa were smaller, but more maneuverable, and perhaps their sailors were better trained in naval warfare. In any event, it didn't take long for Cleopatra, especially, to realize that the day was going against her and Antony. So she managed to escape on her royal galley and sail across the Mediterranean back towards the safety of her kingdom in Egypt. She was soon followed by the defeated Antony and the fleet of Octavian. And of course, you know the rest of the story. Both Antony and Cleopatra, faced with the possible humiliation of being paraded down the streets of Rome in a triumphal parade, chose to kill themselves. Now, the consequences of this victory were enormous, greater than, say, 9/11 in our own day. First of all, Octavian's victory ended Greco-Macedonian rule of Egypt, substituting instead eventually the emperor of Rome having control over the grain resources of Egypt, which were so vital to feeding the Roman mob. It ended the Roman Republic. Henceforth, there would be an imperial Roman Empire that would rule the entire Mediterranean. The Mediterranean itself became known as Mare Nostrum, our sea. It was a Roman lake. It ended the civil wars, established a near 200-year era of peace and prosperity within the Mediterranean basin, known as the Pax Romana. And it established a sort of an historical trend that would come down to us through the centuries that we've seen in our own lifetime of the Orient, the East, becoming the opponent of the Occident, the Western cultures and civilizations of our era. So thank you for joining me today. Please come back to see other videos.